You guys ever go into a job interview, know when something doesn't sound right, it's a little fishy, doesn't really sit right with you, but you kind of go along for the ride anyway? Yeah, that was me. That was me with my internship when I was 21 back in the day now, man. The year was probably 2013, I want to say. It had to be, or I think it was February when I started, so yeah, it was 2013. And my lord, was this an ordeal and a half to get. It sounded weird, it sounded sketch, but I was also a wee little lad. I didn't know anything in the world, and I thought you needed an internship to go anywhere. So in my college, they had these people come around, like the little rep for the internship, or the little person that like discusses what it's all about to try to sell you on the, okay, just cut me off. That's fine, buddy, that's fine. Just cut me off. Why not? Why not? Why not? So in my college, as I'm trying to say before, I was rudely interrupted by this guy cutting me off. Can't make up his goddamn mind. Yeah, I'm looking at you, buddy. Looking right at you. They had these people come to your classroom and try to sell you on why their internship was the one to go about. So already that sounds pretty sketch if they got to convince you to work for them kind of thing. But it is what it is. I feel like a good internship or a good anything in life, you could find yourself without them like trying to go around to little college students trying to find their way in the world and figure out what we got going on. So they come in and they're like blah 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 blah. That's all I heard, but all I needed to hear was internship. Smile, sign me up. So I sign up, and then they have like their little go meet this person at X amount of time to hear more about it. So I do that. I meet said person, and it's like, all right. So fast forward a little bit, I'm trying to apply for this internship, and then the first interview, now there were so many interviews, and we'll get into that a little bit later, why it matters, but there were so many interviews. So I go to the first one, I meet up with, who did I meet up with at first? I don't even know who I met up with, but I met with somebody, get through that, boom, good to go. They're basically trying to say, is the thing you want to do? Blah, blah, blah. And all I heard was internship. Yeah, let's do it, yeah. Little did I know what I was in store for, my friends. Little did I know. Door-to-door sales is not fun. Especially when you're trying to convince people to paint their house. And exactly. There's nothing else to say. How are you going to convince somebody to paint their house on Long Island, where it's already so expensive to begin with? Any spare money you have, I don't think you really want to paint your house. So you gotta be a really good salesman, I guess. And obviously that's not what I am. Otherwise I'd still be doing stuff like that instead of talking to a camera by myself in the goddamn car alone. It's alright. It is what it is, my friends. So, boom, pass the interview. Go to the next one. Now the thing I hate the most, one of the things I hate the most in life, they make you do a group interview, which is not the end of the world, but when it's a 1v1, and you gotta convince the person you're talking to why you're a better fit than them, that crap I can't stand. Cannot stand that. So basically at this point, you're meeting with a branch manager. Now a branch manager was an ex-intern that did very well. For example, they met all their sales goals. All these guys that were branch managers basically made six figures in sales, and they were brought on to teach the way kind of thing. So I'm there as a branch manager, and I gotta compete with this chick. I was with some other girl there, and explain why I'm better at the job. And she took one look at me and said, yeah, I can't compete with that. I'm out of here. It's not what happened at all. Actually. What really happened was, she's like, yeah, this ain't for me. I dropped, give it to him. And I said, yeah, internship. Yeah, me. So I took it. And now I gotta meet the district manager, so the branch manager, the person who manages all of Long Island or whatever. That's really loud and annoying. That's always great. So I gotta go meet with this person now, and I meet with her. And this is one of the only interviews I feel in my life where I was really bad, where I was sitting there a lot well, yeah, I like internship, give me job. And that was basically what my responses were, and I somehow get through that part of the interview. Then After that, I gotta meet her boss, which is like Big Boy McGee. And I go into this office, and they're asking me things like, ooh, shoot, there goes my phone almost. They're asking me things like, are you competitive? Are you goal-oriented? And things like that, because they have, obviously, it's very competitive. You meet this goal, you meet that goal, you do this thing, you do that thing. They give you, obviously, incentives, more money, this thing, that thing. And, of course, like, a giant trip at the end. And it sounds like a pyramid scheme in the making. And I'm like, ding, 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 ding. What's going on here? But again, my little boy self is all like, yeah, internship, yeah, yay, me, yeah. Hold on, we're fogging up. Let me go defog myself. Hold on, let me defog over here real quick. Get that going. You guys gonna hear a little bit of wind. I can actually put the anti-wind thing on. I probably wouldn't hear it as much, but I'm lazy and I'm driving, so it didn't happen anytime soon. So I meet with this guy, and long story short, I get through that. And I'm like, okay, this is great. And then they asked me about my sports history. So I told them I play hockey. And I guess I wanted to see how competitive I was. And like, they specifically asked me, do you like seeing yourself on leaderboards? And I was like, yeah, sure, I want to be the best. Yeah, job, internship, yay, me. And so I get through that. And then we have our hiring events. I get hired, and it's absolutely ridiculous. There's like 140 of us there, and it is door-to-door sales. What we are expected to do every weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, so not all of Friday, or after work 2 jobs, and then after you work in your main job, if you had a job, you used to go knocking on doors and do your little spiel. And the little spiel was like, hi, my name is Andrew. I'm not going to say the company name, but I'm with X company here. We're going to be doing a lot of painting in your neighborhood this summer. We wanted to make sure we could, or not make sure, but we wanted to see if you're interested in getting your house painted kind of thing. To give it a little bullcrap nonsense. And, of course, most of the time they're like, no, dude, get the hell away from me. Why are you doing this? And then they taught us to rebuttal and fight back. That was part of the training. We had to learn how to fight back. And obviously that's like a thing, obviously, in marketing. You can't just say no right away or take no right away. But with this, I feel like a no is a no, man. Because they said, well, look at their house, notice areas of damage, if there's wood rot or blah, blah, blah. And they said, say something like, well, hurricane season on Long Island's pretty bad. You wouldn't want that wood rot over there to get freaking really messed up. I think you want to get that painted to protect from the elements, especially during hurricane season where it gets really rainy. And I've done it before. And when you insult somebody's home at their doorstep, bro, all hell gets ready to break loose. And I had this one lady, dude, oh my god. I walk up to the house, but the way it was painted literally looked like rainbow sherbet. And I got a little bold here, my friends. I was tired of being told no. I asked her, listen, I forgot exactly what I said, but she gives me this look. And she's like, you know who painted this house? And I was like, no. And I didn't say this, but I really didn't want to know because it looked absolute garbage. And she was like, I hand painted this house myself. And look at the job I did. You're going to come here on my doorstep and insult my house, blah, 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 blah. She starts screaming at me. I'm like, I'm out of here. I'm done. I'm gone. Goodbye. So long. Farewell. Plenty of experiences like that. And plenty of people screaming at me. Because I would go out on Sunday morning. They wanted us to go out Sunday mornings and knock on these doors. And this lady would say, or this man would say, dude, how dare you knock on my door this early? I got this one sleeping, that one sleeping. Don't ring my doorbell. You ever come back here again? I'm calling the cops, blah, 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 blah. And little old me trying to run away, get away from this nonsense. And oh my god, dude. It was absolute torture. It was misery. I was miserable. It was so bad. And we're all in group text chains, and they're saying this one's doing that, this guy's doing that. Congratulate this guy, he's stepping up this, he's doing great here, he got another sale, he got another lead, he got another this, that, the other thing. And I actually booked one job once, alright? I booked 2 jobs, actually. And this whole system they tell you how to do, how to estimate the house and put your sale and your markup, and some of these markups these people would give are insane. This one chick, it was 48% markup she would do. And try to spin it as obviously you don't tell them what your markup is, but you try to say, we're going to need this, that, the other thing kind of thing, and try to convince them why. And Obviously, a pretty girl is going to do a lot better than an ugly guy like me, so she would crush it. And then I sold one job, and of course, she ended up turning back on it. They said, we don't have the money for this, actually. I'm sorry, something came up. So I sold 2 jobs. The other job was like some other crappy little small interior thing, but my lord, dude, was it miserable going door-to-door sales. I think there's a reason. Obviously, there's a reason why door-to-door sales don't really exist anymore. But, my friends, if you ever go in college and you think you need an internship or you want to get an internship, do your research. Don't let them come to you. You go to them. You find them. And, yeah, I think that's how it should be done, my friends. I think that's exactly how it should be done. If they come and crawling to you, it sounds sketch, you feel sketch about it, something sketches about it, guess what, chat? 9 times out of 10, it probably is. So, that's my little story for you of the worst internship experience of my life, and now why it was so hard to get there. I was trying to weed people out. I don't know how I passed it, my friends, but I passed it. And look where I ended up, smile. So, without further ado, I hope you guys enjoyed Driving with Drew. Hey, garbage rat. What are you doing? What are you doing?